I'm Kenneth Williams, and I'm from Corinth, and I was fortunate enough to be a member of the first Leadership Mississippi class back in 1974, a short 45 years ago, and I'm excited to be here to tell you a little bit about it now. I recall well getting that invitation and how exciting it was for me. It was really my first venture into the statewide field. It's a long way from Corinth to Jackson, and I just didn't have a lot of connections, and I was excited to know some people and what life was like around the state other than in my little community of Corinth. I remember studying the guest list before I went and trying to figure out who was going to be there and where they lived and what their professions were. And I was excited to see a few people. I saw Mike Bush from Tupelo, and I saw Kenny Deal, football player from Ole Miss, from West Point, and I was glad to be able to get the opportunity to visit with people I know, plus those that I didn't know. We had some great programs, and I actually learned some things that I had not known, probably should have, but I didn't. I remember one particular one was about the importance of the different three branches of government and how in Mississippi we had a strong legislature, and I have never failed to remember that in the past, that's for sure. Leadership Mississippi was my first real association with the Mississippi Economic Council. I went on to spend a whole lot of my career deeply involved in MEC and the great work it does. I was fortunate enough to be chairman years ago, but this is a generational thing with me. My son Martin is now very involved with MEC, and it does a great job. The organization does and deserves our support. There were at least 3 members of our first class of Leadership Mississippi that went on to become chairpersons of the MEC. My association with the MEC then in turn led to other associations on the state level, which I certainly have enjoyed very much. The friendships and acquaintances that I made across the state with Leadership Mississippi continues even today, 45 years later. I've always tried to be supportive of Leadership Mississippi for giving me the opportunities that it did, and I know that it does provide gateways of service to our state and others within our state, from Columbus to Clarksdale, from Corinth to the coast. I hope that Leadership Mississippi has a long future in front of it, and I'd encourage anyone that has the opportunity to be a part of this organization to step forward and do it.